The first game's out of the way. Time to long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And how about that for some fireworks to start this one?
And the fireworks turned out to be for the kicking team, didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, go down there, make a play, knock it free, and end up with the football. And for the team who's supposed to have the ball, now their defense has to run out on the field and see if they can slow things down a bit.
A quick scramble for the helmets, and now we switch sides.
Let's go now. Fight.
Throwing first play is Lance. Completes this to Addison out left. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Lance looking to change it up. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Still going.
80-yard touchdown.
He's to the 10 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tony Pollard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
This is Hightower. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep your defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target. It's 3rd and short. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. You look at this Steeler defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense.
Bro, I'm sliding!
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Got it. Fight. 97. Ready.
Now Hightower. Nifty move. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Lance wants to change him up. They go again with Hightower. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. On the carry, it's Hightower. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Really, Bradbury.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go, set.
Fucking weenie.
Ready.
They run with Hightower. And he'll go down right on the
2
edge of the
offensive
red
linemen
zone,
hurt back-to-back
following a pickup
plays.
of about 7 or 8.
Okay,
If these kinds of lanes
then.
are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Hightower. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hand cycle. Let's go. Go set.
Wilson. A 15-yard touchdown
Line that
grab.
nickel, huh,
And
boy?
the Vikings have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes the score 14-7.
Second week that he's not playing.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A give to Pollard running left. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, that's the tight end fire move.
Wait,
and they got it well across midfield down to the
linebacker out
30
too?
before it's all said and done. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
There's 57.
This was
He's
a
hurt
nice
too.
example of an offensive coordinator scheming
Oh, when did
his
he
guy
get hurt?
open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah. The Steelers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
What is up with everybody being dumb, tired? Like, bro, how?
Off to a great start. He was well over 100
What the
yards last
fuck?
week. He told
Is
us
this the momentum
speed,
for this
little
game? Like,
emphasis
everybody
that he
gets
wants
tired?
to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Bro, it's no way that should be open, dog.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
It's no way that should be
Left
open.
with a second and about a foot. This defense for the Vikings,
Ooh, a
terrific
flag.
last week in the
Oh,
season
whip
opening
out.
victory.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Because that same formation again, he's running this RPO.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. On play action, they'll throw.
Sersky.
Oh, it's intercepted.
Oh, baby.
A drive killer there.
3-8 crossers.
And a big
Appreciate you, my boy.
turnover there as his guys will get the football
5-7.
back.
So we put him in a curl flat.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They got the ball now, following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone.
Are you kidding me?
Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
That's tough, man.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut, hut.
To throw, it's Lance.
He's going to cut it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line.
Bro.
Can they hold their ground for 2? Maybe even 3 more plays.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Pollard again. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the 1st half.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Pollard is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. Now, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down now, Hightower. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
How does he go unblocked?
The line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's
Yeah, give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Now Lance. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Whoop, whoop. Saucy. Get off me, nigga.
Vikings. Jordan Addison with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
Snap that
Only
pussy
the 2
back,
catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14.
Steelers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they can't bring him down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
He's got his tight end Fryermuth over the middle. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Hold up. Oh!
Come
on, baby.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Ramsey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. A really nice gain of 25 yards. of the gun to give to Pollard. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Here's 2nd and 8. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Boy, you know, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He'll look to throw.
Bruh! He just fucking roasted him to the corner.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway, as they'll take over with just under a minute left to play. Lances and the throw here caught by Addison. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Now it's Lance. They'll roll him out right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Okay, right?
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now play fake. Lance.
Oh, come on, Trey.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, okay. That's what it's not giving me my damn auto.
Addison will go in motion left.
Whatever.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble and 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Let's go.
This is 2nd and 8.
52 blaster.
In motion goes the tight end. On 2nd down, here's Lance. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, for them, pretty good 1st half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, believe it.
He's got a man complete. It's a foot race.
Stop leaving that nigga one-on-one, boy.
C.D. Lamb taking it in. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Deep out elite, baby. Oh, he definitely killed my kicker.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag, and they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
I'm at the stack.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. In motion goes Huff. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
2nd and 13. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Okay,
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And Lance, he's going to change the play.
Let's go, charge. Mike, 60, ready.
On second down, Hightower. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 42. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
And he's got
really,
the first
bro? Like
he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
It's mad annoying, dog.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. And Lance now to throw. And he'll be hit.
How does he get that ball?
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense is marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Ooh, rookie, welcome to the NFL, baby. It's a pick six. Yeah.
It's a touchdown.
Let's go, man.
Some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because
33 with
those
the pressure
halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he'll get
Up
this
that block.
past
Rookie,
the
that's a
20
TFL,
as he
baby.
gets about 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game, and I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
2nd and 11.
Oh, no!
The pressure right. He finds his man, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
110
Everybody just gets tired randomly.
This is a 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and a couple. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Trap 60. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This is where you need a quarterback who can see the whole field. They're going to run matching corner routes on each side of the formation. This time, it's the tight end who gets the call, and he brings it in for good yardage and a 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Got it.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Calvin Austin from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Lance to throw on second down here.
Drop that. Are you kidding me?
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, cool. Watch it. Stick.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different
What the
ways
fuck? Yeah,
they've
he
gotten
just
their
keeps calling
receivers
his
open
damn.
so far,
Okay, bro.
it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Yellow, go.
Just keep calling this shit. Just fuck.
Ready?
Lance looks to throw again.
How is that?
As he throws there, incomplete.
How is he getting through, bro?
Finally, that's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll
Fucking
bet you
sense
the
does that
offensive coordinator made a note at the half
Rushing
and said,
three
let's get him
and getting a guy
involved
free?
because
Like,
he
come
could be
on,
a big-time playmaker for us.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
And Lance going to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now Lance looking to change it up.
It's definitely hovering. Sure, buddy.
On first down, Hightower.
1000%
And they're going to stop
hovering.
him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
22 needle.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
10.
They'll run on first down. Hightower. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Oliver. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again.
Ready.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing now is Lance. He gets it to Addison. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Here's Lance. Completes this to Addison out left. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. CeeDee Lamb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Hello, rookie. Welcome to the NFL. Yo, he came from the weak side safety, bro.
They'll take over at their own 27.
Holy shit,
they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
He's definitely earned his starting spot. He is the starting free safety in Midfield for the foreseeable future. Good Lord.
Down. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable foot. There he goes, left side. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Lance.
Bro, how is his entire D-line getting through like that?
Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
This offense so far on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Under pressure, they got it again.
He just disengages.
He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Here's Austin. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's 2nd and 8. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And they get him down, but not before he takes
4th and 10, he ran the ball.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. I got to say, when they started to run that football, I was thinking, what are you doing? It's 4th and 10, but then I saw the play develop, thought, they're going to get this.
The only thing that went through my head as that play unfolded was a movie line. That just happened. I cannot.
And this is called.
How are we giving that up, bro?
They are. What a catch. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here.
It got his man complete. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
A gain of 42 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Buddy.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance
That's my quarterback
that they're going to cherish.
I just realized that.
So for the
Quarterback that the Lions
Vikings,
stole off my
it's a
practice
dream
squad. I wonder if
start.
he
2
traded
wins
him
in
to
2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Yep, that's my quarterback.
And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Made his face and everything. He's going to be my QB3. Well. Pollard broke off an 85-yard touchdown. First play was touched the ball. So, got it out the mouth. No broken tackles with our guy. He for 200, 2 tugs. 102 and 2 tugs. Offensive line is really disappointing. This man is hurting me. Yikes. 9 tackles, 3 TFLs, and a sack. He did. Most disrespected linebacker in the league. Follow with 3 TFLs and 2 sacks. Let's go, boys. This one with 2 TFLs and a half a sack. Take that. I'll take it. Yeah. Cameron Davis with 2 interceptions. That's fucking good. 1 PBUs, 2 forced fumbles. Jabari Herring, Jabari Herring was supposed to be the incumbent starter at safety, but got a rookie. 2 interceptions. Let's get it, boys. Let's get it. Did not allow less than 24 points, which is unfortunate. So back for sure. Plus 2 speed. Let's go. I'll take agility. And COD. 86 and 86 respectively. Dicker the kicker. Give me accuracy. Plus 3 accuracy. Thanks. Plus 2. Not bad. Paula. Plus 2 power move to 85. Darian De Leon. Get that speed upgrade, boy. Get speed. Damn it. Hey, I'll take plus 1 injury though. I will indeed. Okie doke. Nice bounce back for the offense. Nice bounce back for the offense. Like, what's up with Brian O'Neill, bro? He's got 91 injury rating. How the fuck? 90 plus stamina, injury, toughness, and he's just like missing in action. First 2 weeks of the season. Kind of buns, bro. This nigga is not doing well. boy. Let's fucking go. Greenlaw got 9. Yo, that's that, boy. Fourth round pick. Wow. Didn't even get one to field the game, boy. That's tough. He's definitely the Geno Stone role player on this team now. I look like he got a damn, what's the name? Like a linebacker helmet. Say 3-ball running back. Fuck it. Maybe your head just big, brother. Where all the new faces at? They add anything? Nope. Got the Troy Polamalu hair though. It's got the locks. Oh, it's just short ones though. Boo. Alright. 2-0 in the division. Anybody going for crazy yards yet? 451 with Herbert with 11 interceptions. Holy shit. We already have 11 interceptions in week 2. Like, bruh. That's insane. Y'all threw for 395 in week 1? God damn, boy. People make the world go round. Eleven interceptions in week 2. Damn. Who challenging for MVP this year? Nobody? Not really. Pollard went off. Pretty Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. I think this is the player I wanted to draft. Well, I considered drafting anyways. Alright, 9th overall. Considered taking him early. Normal dev, that's very unfortunate. Yeah. Got a DT with 5 sacks already. Like, how, Sway? He good, though. Spending here 500 Snapchat. 445. Man, my man's ain't in scheme fit. That's tough. No player tag. That is unfortunate, brother. Fourth round pick. 2 interceptions in that game. Let's fucking go, boy. LFG. Yeah, the Commanders next. Who's that? Is that Aubrey in here? It is. Okay. Aubrey, you next, ho. We out.